Hello folks, today I'm just going to talk about my netbook and the little setup I've got going on over here. The model I have is an EPC 904HA. As you can see, I got fingerprints all over it. I can't find my polishing cloth. An EEE PC 904HA by Asus. It's not a MacBook Nano, despite the sticker that I have on there. Inside of it is a 1.6 gigahertz Intel Atom N270 processor. I put 2 gigs of DDR2 667 megahertz RAM inside of it. It ships with one, and has a 160 gigabyte 2.5 inch 5400 RPM hard drive, which is pretty spacious for something of this size. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty compact. It's a 10-inch frame for the netbook, but on the inside there's only a 9-inch screen. As you can see, there's a bezel going around the side that makes it only a 9-inch screen, which reduces the cost a little bit, but you still have to keep the large 10-inch model's keyboard. As you can see there, I accidentally melted off a few keys a couple weeks ago. That's a long story. Don't feel like explaining it right now, just ignore it, they still work. So I have it in hibernate mode right now. I'll wake it up, I'll show you how fast it wakes up. I'm running Windows 7. Windows 7 release candidate 1, build 7100. There you can see it's awake, and I have my desktop up with Firefox and some themes, whatever that comes with it. Even with the 2 gigs of RAM inside here, idling on the desktop with the antivirus software installed, I'm only using about 30% of my RAM, which is pretty great considering that when you're trying to run Vista on these netbooks, it uses anywhere from 40 to 60% of your RAM just idling on the desktop, even with 2 gigs. I have Skype installed. Skype works perfectly, can make video calls, they're flawless in high quality video. I have Firefox on here, which is still nice and snappy. Well, pretty snappy when Facebook decides to be. Web browsing experience is great. Never gets locked up on any pages unless you're using Google Chrome or some of the other WebKit based browsers. I'm not sure what's up with them, but it has gets errors sometimes, even though it's quick. I've got Vista, or I guess Windows 7 Aero enabled on this machine, so I get all the cool 3D desktop effects that you would have on a normal Vista machine, and I'm running it on the crappy built-in Intel graphics card, so I'm actually impressed that it runs this smoothly, considering the weakness of the GMA 950 that's inside of it. So I get about an 1100 on Geekbench, the open benchmarking, cross-platform benchmarking thingy, which is decent. It's not exactly a speed demon score, considering my desktop gets like a 4500, and but I mean, for something that uses 8 watts of power at max load, and then I can get about 6 hours of battery life with the backlight turned all the way up and actually doing stuff with it. It's pretty remarkable that I can get that much battery life out of it. So yeah, I think I paid $320 for this particular model. Let me check what it is right now. I'm sure it's dropped since November of 2008 when I got it. I have run so many different operating systems on this machine, and none of them have really fit my needs. Ooh, I take that back. Price went up $359. Good luck with that, guys. I would recommend this computer if the price hadn't have gone up. That's kind of a disappointment. But even though I've had so many different operating systems on this machine, my favorite one by far has to be Windows 7. I've run Mac OS X Leopard on it. It's been flawless with Leopard. It's been great with everything else. Ubuntu, XP, just Vista left a bad taste in my mouth, and I still wanted to keep the new updated look of Vista without keeping the crap of Vista. So I decided just to run the Windows 7 release candidate, which seemed to be a pretty smart move considering all my software works on it, all the drivers included with the computer work on it. It feels like 7 was made for this thing. It's weird. And oh, as you can see, I also have this little slim USB DVD drive, which is really a big help in doing anything with this computer, watching a video, to installing an operating system, to burning a DVD. It's a must-have for a netbook. So yeah, I'll include the links for the DVD drive and the RAM that I bought for it in the sidebar, and I'll include the link to the actual product itself and where I bought it from. So yeah, thank you, and hope I didn't bore you too much.